Hello friends, so today we are going to solve minimum window substring problem. This is the hard problem on the Leet code. So given a two string s and t of length m and n respectively, return the minimum window substring of s such that every character t including duplicate is included in the window. And if there is no such substring, return an empty string. It's good. So here the question is to find the substring such that every characters of T should present in the substring of S. So it is asking every characters of T. So the T characters need not to be contiguous in the substring. Also ordering is not important. Okay. Now if you recall our first video in the series where I explained to explain the multiple techniques to solve the string problem and specifically by using the sliding window technique. So the string, uh, if the question is asking substring, return the substring, then our first attempt should be on the sliding window technique, right? And almost 80 to 90% problem will solve via the sliding window technique. That's okay. Also, I recommend please look at the first video in this series where I explain that template also to use sliding window technique to solve the string problem. So that will be very much helpful. I will be using here to solve this problem. Okay. So first we'll understand this problem and then we'll move to the template. Okay, I'll move to the board. So I have noted down the first example, what is given in the lead code. So this is the string and then we have given uh, another string ABC. So our job is to find the ABC in the minimum window substring. So minimum window substring is that ABC can be found in the bigger size also, but we have to find the minimums. We'll just look at the example. So if you see here ABC, so we found, right? So ABC is here. So what is the length? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So length is 6. Okay, but we can have a ABC here also. Right? What is the length? This length is 4 here, right? So and this length is 6. So what is the minimum? So this is the minimum window, the minimum substring basically, right? This is what we have to find. Okay, so you recall what we have started in our uh, first window when we were learning the sliding window technique. So we started with the two pointers. One is right pointer R, one is left pointer L, and then let me move this item. And then we took a hash map to store ABC. So we'll take the hash map and we'll store ABC with the count. So here A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, and C is equal to 1. So this is my hash map. So how many characters total? So we have 3 characters. We'll move the right pointer first. Then I found the A. Yes, A is there. So reduce the number of A here in the temp. Okay, it's 0. Our characters will be reduced to 2. We'll further move D. It is there in the hash map. No. O. It is there in the hash map. No. B is there in the hash map. Yes. So reduce the count of B in the hash map. It is 0. So this will reduce the number of characters to 1. Is there? No. C is there? Yes, C is there. So reduce the count of C to 0. Okay. And the characters, number of characters is reduced to 0. Now since number of characters is reduced to 0, we'll hold here the right pointer. Okay. And we'll move the left pointer to accommodate all the characters. And fortunately the first character itself is A, so we'll have to calculate the length from here to here. So how it will be translated? Look at the character at the L position is A. A is available here in the temp, yes. Increase the number of count of A, it will be 1, and the now number of characters is also equal to 1. So since number of characters is equal to 1, so we'll not move further. We'll just move the L at one point. I will calculate the length. Length is equal to 6. Okay. Now we'll again start moving the right pointer. Now it is O. O is available in the temp. No. D is available in the temp. No. E is available in the temp. No. B is available in the temp. Yes. So once B is available, reduce the B size to -1. Okay. It won't change anything in the characters. Correct. So it is not 0. So we'll keep moving the R. Now found A. Yes. Reduce it to 0. Now this number of characters is 0 now. Okay. Now it is 0. So we'll hold the R here and we'll move the left to find the minimum one. So now it is on the D. D is available in the temp. No. Move to O. O is available in the temp. No. B. B is available in the temp. Yes. So once B is available in the temp, now change it to 0. Increase by 1. So it won't change the number of characters, which is 0 right now. So it will keep moving. E is available? No. C is available in the temp? Yes. C is available in the temp. So increase the size count of C. It will be 1 and number of characters will also be 1. So now number of characters is not 0. So we'll hold the L here. And we will not move further, but this will move to here. Okay. Now we'll look at the count from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again the length is equal to 6. Okay. Now so once C is here, now number of characters is 1. So R will again move. And N is there? No. C is there? Yes. So count is equal to 0 and number of characters is equal to 0. Right? So once the number of characters is 0, we'll start moving the L. L is 0. Yes, it is here in the hash map. No. Move the next position. D is also not there in the temp. E is also not there. B is there. Once B is there, now change it to increase by 1. Okay. So number of characters will change from 0 to 1. So B will now the L will not move. L will simply come here and will take the count from B, A and C. The count is 4 and then R is also reached to the right here. No further loop. So my minimum substring is 4 and we can return the this pointer and this pointer. So it will give me the string. Right? This is give me the substring basically. The substring would be B, A, N and C. Okay, we'll quickly look at the template what we learned last time and we'll see how if it is fitting here. Okay, so what we have learned last time, this is the template. So first create a hash map with the temp. Okay, and put the count, define two pointers right and left. Yes, did. Now slide the right pointers while it is reached to the last characters of a string, and then find the s, and then apply the logic of the questions here. So here what we have done, we are just checking if the characters what our pointer is pointing is available in the hash map. So we'll write that logic here. Then again the condition is met. What is our condition? The number of characters should be 0. So we'll met the condition. We'll move the left pointer again and apply the logic according to the question. And then here for us we have to find the minimum substring. So we'll calculate the minimum item here. Move the left pointer till the condition is met. If not, then move the right pointer. This is what the template is. Okay. Now we'll write the code based on the template. Okay. So we'll keep switching on the template also. Okay. Let's quickly write the code. So first of all, if length of basically length of t is if it is greater than length of s, no need to do anything, right? Simply return empty string. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll define a hash map. Okay, so I'll define it as a temp, and then count the temp. So for c in t, temp of c is equal to temp dot get c. If it is not there, make it 0. This one. Okay, that's what. Now define two pointers. Define left and right pointers. Right equal to 0, left equal to 0, and then characters. This character is nothing but the length of hash map, right? That is the unique characters we have. Now a result in this particular question, it is asking the basically the not the count of the substring, but the actual substring. So what we'll do, we'll first get the minimum count. So I'm defining it as the max value, and then we'll use the two pointers. I'll call it as a result underscore right index, right index equal to 0, and then result underscore left index equal to 0. This will be used for the populating the substring. Okay. Now what this template is telling, this template is telling first define the hash map, right pointer, left pointer. Now use the while loop to slide the right pointer. That's what exactly we'll do here. So while the right is less than the length of s, okay, now we'll see the characters. This is the logic we are putting here. If s not right, correct. Now we'll see if c in hash map, okay, yes. If so if it is there, then the count of c will be reduced by 1. Okay, and then if this count, if this count is equal to 0, will reduce the characters, right? Characters is equal to -1. Correct. This is what we did here, right? So once this is reduced by 1, or if it is a 0 once, then we are reducing the characters by 1, 3, 2, 1, and 0. That's exactly I have written here. Okay. Now if character is equal to 0, we'll move the right pointer, right? So if character, this one, just to remove the spelling mistakes, if characters equal to 0, I'll again take the characters at left. Okay, no, not the temp, sorry. Characters at left, and then we'll see if c in temp. Okay, if it is there, then what we'll do, we'll increase the size or the count basically equal to 1. And now if the count of c is equal to 1, that means I have to consider the characters, right? So characters plus equal to 1. If it is minus 1, I was not increasing the characters. I was increasing the characters. Once it moves to 1 again. If it is 0, no change in the character. If it is less than 0, no change in the characters. But it once it goes to the 1, then I was changing the number of characters. Okay, so the similar thing I have written here. If it goes to 1, then change the number of characters, right? And then we have to find the minimum. So what we'll do, we'll calculate the length. So if I have defined the result here, right? So if result is greater than, okay, right minus left plus 1, that is the length exactly right now for these two pointers, then set the result is equal to right minus left plus 1. Also take the index, right? So result of right index is equal to right plus 1, because we'll be doing the slicing here with this index, and then result of this is equal to left. Okay, now increase the left for next characters. Okay, so if the characters gets increased by 1, then we'll come out from the while loop and again increase the right pointer. Okay, and then finally we'll return the s of a left index, and then a right index. Okay, so we can just revise again. So what we have done, so we have first checked if length of t is greater than length of s. Yes, then return the empty strings. So we know that t, all the characters of t will not available in the s. And then as per the template, we define the hash map. We fill the hash map with the count of the characters of t, and then two pointers left and right. Now we calculated the characters, number of characters in the temp, define the result with the highest value so that we can calculate the minimum one. Two pointers, right and left. It's not the pointer, basically it's indexes right and left to print the substring. Okay, if it is not asking substring, we don't need this one. Okay, now we'll slide the right pointer. So c is equal to ask right. That means what is the characters at this point, at this right position. If this character is in the temp, reduce it by 1. If it is 0, then characters will be reduced to 1, and then we'll keep moving the right pointers unless the characters are 0. If characters are 0, then we'll start moving the left pointer. We'll take the characters at the left, and then we'll keep moving the left pointer unless we found that the character is 0. How it is happening? So once we found the characters in the hash map, we'll increase the count in the hash map. If it is 1 in the hash map, then increase the characters, right? And in each execution, we'll keep checking what is the size of the result, because we have to keep checking the minimum size of the substring. That's what we are doing. And once we are calculating the size, minimum size, we are updating the right index and the left index, and finally we are printing the substring. Yep, so we'll run this we'll run this one and see. Yeah, all three test cases are passed. Now we'll submit. Good. So we'll pass all the problem. And good. So thank you. So this is the end of this session, and I still recommend it. If you have not seen the first video in this series, please go ahead and see that video to understand the sliding window
to understand that which techniques would be used for the string problem and also the template of the sliding window. Thank you.